Oh, wait. I got to do it now. Wait. This is going to be funny. Wait. You ready? I got to do it.
This is awesome. This is amazing. I love it.
It was psychological. It was emotional.
Extremely entertaining.
But as always, as we try to say here, as we said, if you are new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. And as we talk about this video, please like on the video and comment on the video, and we will get back to you as soon as possible. Well, hello everyone, and welcome to another really sad episode of Iron Panther Presents. Because today we say goodbye to the last Urban Movie Channel show, which is Double Cross, as we discuss season 5, episode 6, which was it. This is the series finale. It was a season finale though, like as written and presented. This was definitely not the end of a series. This was the end of a season. Well, clearly the show got canceled, and the writers did not go back to be like, okay, let's wrap this family up, which doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make anyway. But anyway, positives. We're gonna try to do our best. Kim, where would you like to start?
Well, I mean, I'd say we start from the beginning. So
positively, okay.
Yeah, positively. I mean, I got to think about positives because I'm
like, let's not start from the beginning because none of that was good. That was terrible. That was absolutely damn terrible.
It's just okay. I'm trying to think because that was all right. What's positive? I'm struggling here because right. I just don't. You give your positives and I'll think of mine.
Okay. So I walked in. Let's talk about expectations real quick. I truly walked in. Anyway, we got this. Thank you for this comment. What in the hell was that finale? Thank you, DJ. I was like, what? Like it's the shortest episode of the season. Like they couldn't even give them an extra 10 minutes to be like, hey y'all, we're wrapping this series up. So Cade is dead. So positive, I want to say positive that they had their Dexter type moment, and again they can only afford to do this once a season, I guess. But the Dexter moment of Cade tied to the killer table, being chopped up. Stacy said, she texted us yesterday before we watched it, and she said, David, there's a scene in here that you're gonna lose it. And and she didn't tell me what it was. She's like, when it happens, I know that you'll know and you'll text me over it. And I said, is it the childish, almost high school level CGI that we experienced when Eric was sawing up his father? And she was like, yes, this is damn it. Like, but let's
and the song was still a little flimsy, wasn't it though?
No.
I was like, can we just upgrade to a bigger saw? I'm like, damn it. I mean, come on, take the extra $30, $45 and just put it into this scene because this is the last. You went to Home Depot and bought, one that you use for your hedges.
Yes,
that's bigger than what he was using. I'm like,
oh. So I was like, this is. But anyway, Cade is gone. So this is why we start with the rewrites because like what I felt. We talked about that. We talked about maybe they're going to try to redeem Cade at some end. Like this is his family. You know, he realizes this is his kids, and we kind of talked about that in episode 5. With Robin being near death, she shouldn't have went to the hospital because she is a wanted fugitive, right, for murder. Instead of the unrealistic, we're going to take her to the hospital and clear out a floor. And then Erica is going to work on her by herself through the night and save her. That should have happened in the dungeon. I felt like to bring the family to, like, she should have got stabbed in the heart, right? Because Eric took out his heart. And I was like, oh, does Robin need a heart? Like, why are we seeing this heart come out of him, right? Like, I think it would have meant more if they're like she needs a heart, whatever. And then Eric uses his medical training that we've seen for 4 seasons, and his sister work together to save their sister. And it's a heart transplant, and they're like, Dad, you're gonna be useful for something. Like, you're gonna save the daughter that you turned into a sex trafficker. Like, that's how you do it. Like, and then some part of him is helping his family, and then there you go. And then she's fine. Like, that would have made far more sense.
I thought we were starting with positives.
Well, no, I know, but the best only positive I've really got out of it is that Kate is dead, because everything else was like, this needs to stop. What could have been a positive was Tiffany dying, but then she popped back up like Lamar.
Yes.
And I'm like, what?
Yeah, I feel like that. That's what makes me believe that it won't be this show. It won't be double cross, but it is going to be some type of cross show. I really feel like Tiffany's going to be on there. Robin and Andre are going to be on there. I really feel that. I do. And I've maybe guest appearances by the twins every once in a while. Brian's definitely coming back. Yeah.
You want a cross universe? That's what you think is coming out of this?
Yes.
Like,
why would they show her pop up out of a body bag? Come on.
Which makes again, Lamar. This is up there with Lamar being alive after BMF season 1. And we're like, stop it.
Yes, stop it. Yes.
Stop it. Like, and she is not that lovable of a character. Like, she's a murderer 2-3 times over. Like, she is not. And they killed the kid. Like, you killed Peter, but you saved Tiffany.
Made no sense.
It makes
no. Actually, it does make sense, because what she's gonna do, I think, is she's gonna go after the people who kidnapped her son. But the problem is Cade is dead. So now you're going to go after the white-haired people, the white-haired, his
the
wives,
mothers,
whatever.
Yeah, the wives. I'm not seeing it. Like, Brian, as much as he was Brian in this episode, he was like, Lord,
he was way over.
So that's a positive. That was him praying to God before he walked in there. That was comic gold. Like, because it's consistent. It's consistent.
Well, yes,
and it's hilarious.
Yes, it is.
Like, Lord, Tiffany's crazy. You got to save her. Why can't I have the muscles like Eric? Like, he just all built and everything. I was like, this is hilarious. I was like, as all the stupid shit that's happening, this is making me laugh. So I'm like, it's okay. Mm-hmm. But when he's holding Tiffany and she's dying, I believe it. Like, as crazy as this couple is, as both of them should be dead, like, I felt that, right? Like, okay, this is over. They're trying to end the scene. Like, they both can't walk away from this, right? Mm-hmm. So Tiffany goes, Brian has to deal with the guilt. And I'm like, okay, that makes sense. But I'm like, then her pops up, it just negates the whole sit. And then you go through all this effort to save Peter, and he falls and like busts his head open all of a sudden. And I'm like, no blood. Nothing.
His head was fully intact. Now, not to say that if you hit your head that your brain can't, move, because that's, we know it can't, right? So, I mean, I'm not saying that it wasn't a okay way to kill him, but I'm just saying he could have had like a knot or blood or something. There was nothing. And why didn't Benny start CPR? I know he knows CPR because he's in a boxing gym. And most of the time they have to do those classes just in case someone has an issue in the gym, right?
Yeah.
There was no CPR even tried. That didn't make sense.
It didn't make, and then you're carrying this kid like, hey, oh no, he's dead. I just want to hold him and look sympathetic as I'm carrying him to do what? Like, just put him in the morgue, like take him downstairs. Like, if he's dead, right? Like, I'm like, there's nothing we can do. So I'm like, this.
Or is he dead?
Oh no.
Maybe Benny was like, the Latino dude that was with him, maybe he had like a feeling about that dude and was like, you know what? I'm gonna pretend that Peter is dead. Take him to the hospital He'll be okay. Get him back there in that room. Because remember, the Latino dude did not touch Peter. He didn't do anything. The boy could be passed out, right? Like he could be in a coma, right?
All right.
And so Benny was like, I don't trust, because remember when they were first in the tunnels and Benny was saying, I think that they're gonna be in these tunnels or whatever. And the Latin dude was kind of like, how do you know? And he just but it was just seemed something was off about him.
I hear you. I mean, so I'm saying, like, so people who should pop up magically, resurrection, Peter. Peter pops up. Mom is there. Mom identifies her dead daughter's body. Like, Tiffany is dead. Oh, your grandson is on the fourth floor, and then he pops up, right? Like, that's something. Like, give me that, because again, if this is it, or even a season finale, I don't need more Tiffany, because Megatron's death has not been investigated. Like, no one magically solved that crime. So Ryan and his wife, ex-wife, she's going to jail. She got arrested for murder she wasn't even there for.
Right, exactly.
Like, this doesn't, what investigation happened off camera that now you're arresting her first?
First, yeah.
What the fuck are we doing? Like, but hold up. Peter's death scene was stupid as hell. It was like, the worst, the absolute silliest shit I've ever seen was the scene of Eric's baby mama coming to see the son, which obviously not a real kid, and then Tiffany's behind her about to take,
and she's got this long monologue about your daddy loves you, and the daddy. And I was like, this monologue is at least a minute, okay, or maybe a minute and a half. And you touched on all the points that would make Tiffany's heart melt. And so now she's not going to stab you and take your baby. I was like,
stop it.
Yeah, this is a little corny. And it was long-winded of her.
It was as much as, again, you have to go because your life is in danger. Like, that's why Daddy said both of you guys get out of town tonight.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
And by the way, he never reunites with his family, just also for the record. So I would have, as silly as that monologue was, I would have took it better if she would have been like, baby, I love you so much, and you're so precious that if someone, for some reason, was standing behind me with a knife trying to kill me and to take you to save their child, I would let them know that would not be a good thing because you're such a wonderful little baby, and I would miss you. And Tiffany's like, you know what? I hear you, girl. And just like acknowledge each other at this point. Then DeAndre comes in and still doesn't see Tiffany. He also
too, why? Okay, when Chase went back into the house to get the baby bag, first off, if someone is after her and the baby, why is she going in the house by herself?
Thank you.
And then when all the commotion was going on, guess who jumps out the car? Andre, and leaves who? Baby Cross in the car.
Yes.
I was like, and I didn't hear any locks.
No,
none of that.
Left that baby. You had to leave the baby. But wait a minute, yo, I don't know if you saw. So, Batman v Superman. The scene where Superman's trying to convince Batman to help him, like, save his mother. Right. I bring it up because the terrible dialogue when he's like, Batman, I must speak with you. We don't have time.
I remember that.
That's what Ryan sounded like when he was like, hello. I need to talk to you. And she's like, no. Gemini's like, no, you a cop. No cop here. Click and close the door. And then he whispers to the door, hey, Tiffany's coming here to take your baby. I just wanted you to know that. So then he breaks into their house.
Yeah.
Hi, guys. I'm here. Again, Tiffany is here to take this baby. How do you know that? I can't even remember, but let's just let that go. Tiffany's here to take this baby. And he tells no one. No, he picks up the radio. He doesn't even call for backup. Let's back this up. He comes there by himself with no backup to save this baby from a killer.
Yep.
He only calls for backup when he sees a picture of Robin. And you know who doesn't show up? The cop whose lover she killed. She wasn't even in this episode.
Nope.
What? Like, if anyone shows up, it's her. Like, I'm going to kill Robin Cross whenever I find that bitch. Like, that's who should have took Robin out. If anyone kills Robin or makes a serious
remember, she
effort
was
to
in on the Ryans getting arrested because remember, she told the chief that she saw Ryan in the bar arguing about his wife, right?
Yes.
So she can't show up. She can't show up. She could have shown up to arrest Ryan, actually.
Well, also, and then make it a twofer. You're getting arrested, and I'm taking down Robin. And then I'm like, Gemini is doing nothing to assist. Why are you shooting a gun into a dark house? How you know your grandbaby is not upstairs? And then, like, I'm like, this doesn't make. Excuse me, ma'am. Put your gun down. You are a suspect until it's all over. It's like, well, you obviously defended yourself because this woman came to take your child, which you knew that when you told her to put her gun down.
Right.
And you knew you had no warrant, so you should have been in that house in the first place.
Right.
Then at first he didn't know who Brian was. Who are you? Why are you here? 2 minutes later, he's like, hey, Brian, what are you doing here? So how did you know who he was? And
I didn't even remember he did that. He did do that. Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck is happening right now? Then you got a lot of blood on your hands. I'm just going to walk away with two cops in the background. If you look real close, you can see them two. I'm like, where is Tiffany's body? If she's not dead, which she was, she's bleeding to death right now. So like, what are we doing?
Well, he did call for an ambulance. So.
But yeah. I'm like, we need to. But he just walks away like, y'all got this. Anywho, I'm like, you're lead detective. Are you not? Like, you're the one that did. Like, what is happening? What is happening? The house is a crime scene because, you know, the murder or maybe murder. And then you got the Robin. Where's the baby?
Right.
Where's the baby? Before I leave, I'm going to make sure the baby is safe. Stacy, our lovely friend, she couldn't be here, but now she's virtually say, I knew there was another cross sibling. That's the only thing that we predicted.
And fine as wine. I was like, yes. See, and that's what I'm saying. They opened the door for a sequel because they can have him on the show as the new cross. It could be double cross new generation.
The new cross. Kim, like, they wrote this show. They shot this show.
Yeah.
They're about to put it out there. It could be the strike. It could be the writer strike. Yeah. And AMC said, we can't afford this shit. As cheap as this show is. And they're like, you're getting canceled. Like, whatever you about to put out, that's it. And they're like, got it. We will advertise this as the final season of Double. And they made no effort to go back and make that last episode the end. Like, to your point, they clearly thought season 6 was coming. Like, I mean, clearly. Yeah. I mean, there's no doubt. It ain't coming. They ain't getting no 2-hour movie. They ain't getting none of that. I didn't see the whole season, but I will binge it. Don't do it to yourself, Dominique. Just watch our review. Don't do it. This whole season could have been a movie. As short as these episodes were, this really could have been a good 2-hour movie, and they could have accomplished the exact same things.
Yeah.
They wasted as short as this show is. They still wasted time when they could accomplish the same thing in a good movie, or at least a good Tubi movie. I do enjoy watching the show. Just looking at Eric Cross.
Oh yeah,
it's funny to bring that up because I tried to watch The Gangster's Daughter. He's in part 1 and part 2 of that Tubi shit. I couldn't even get past the first 45 minutes. I tried. I was like, this is shit. Like, this is terrible.
Was it on Tubi? No. It was Tubi, right?
Tubi
is hit and miss. It just is.
Cream. I want us to review Cream. Like, I actually like that movie. It actually had some stuff too. Peter's death. It stands for an acronym that they never actually spelled out, but Peter's death was ridiculous and unnecessary. Yeah. And just completely unnecessary. Like, he and Grandma should have walked off into the sunset. Megatron's murder should have been solved. And Tiffany should have got arrested alive. Like, she got the arm sling. She gets shot in the house. She has an arm sling, but she's getting arrested for Megatron's murder, and
they put her in a crazy home.
Right? And as Detective Ryan is taking her to book her, then he gets arrested.
Yeah.
Now we know what happens to them. They're both, we know they did it. So we can just assume that they got properly convicted. Like, that's how you get rid of those two characters. Like, who are those two random ass white people in the tunnels trying to buy Peter?
That? I didn't understand that.
They want us to believe that these white people were working undercover in the black market to give themselves a black child. These are the people that were supposed to get Peter. Stop it.
Oh, that's who they are.
Okay. That's who they were. So this is some Webster shit. Like, I was like, what are we doing, man? Like, I would watch that spinoff. He gets adopted by these white people, then he grows up and becomes a criminal or something. Like, This Is Us, but different. But yeah, maybe that's what it's like. This Is Us. They already got 2 kids. They want a third. They lost a third kid. They can't afford to get a white kid, so they said we're gonna get a black kid, black market, and then Peter's gonna be the new kid. He's new spinoff. Anyway, it was silly because they said this is the woman we were supposed to meet when they see the dead mother on the floor.
She said that. Yeah, the mic said
that. And then they run off. The younger mother, I like the idea. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold up. I saw it, and I want to get back to The Last Dragon. I saw it. Yeah. I'm glad they got that Bruce Leroy. As we said, since he's been introduced to this show, we're like, we needed the karate scene. Like, we just needed him and his son to be like, whoa, like something. We got nothing. He got taken out by the new woman who just showed up this season. And then they strapped him to the chair like some kind of S&M situation with the ball in his mouth for some reason. I didn't know what was about to happen with that. I thought she was about
to a little weird. But you know what? Where did that come from? Like, who has that handy in a boxing gym?
Like, considering he beat her, right? So it's a boxing gym, right? So she straps him down and puts on the gloves and whoops his ass before Eric kills him. Like, something like, make this matter. Also, she kidnapped a bus full of kids. Like, she also should have been on the table. Like, she don't walk away from this like she's a hero. Like, no, you're the reason why all these kids ended up there. You're the reason Peter's dead. That random black kid dude that got killed I was like, all of that shit is her fault. Like, she should have been killed. Eric and Erica take out all of Cade's men extremely quickly in the gym. Robin, the knife expert, gets her ass taken away from her by an old woman. She's like, no, by a young woman. Excuse me, by a young woman. She's like, you got me.
Yeah, which was like, what? Robin? What? Yeah, like,
by this rookie? Like, Erica doesn't even put her down. So she
and then Erica got the woman was able to get the gun from Erica. I was like, this slow moving woman was able to get come on, take it from Erica.
Stop it. That didn't I'm not sense. Here for you. No, that's not the cross. I'm insulted. I'm insulted for the crosses. After 5 seasons of them kicking ass, you get taken out by this rookie.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, that was ridiculous. Yeah.
Stop it. I was very disappointed in that whole thing. She got shot with rubber bullets. Damn it, Tyler Perry wrote this shit. That's all I want to see. I want to see. He was like, hey, I got 10 minutes. Let me help you write this episode. I was like, because this is some Tyler Perry shit.
He's gonna write the new generation of double cross.
Because he likes Eric. He's like, you a good looking man. I can do something with this. I was like, but you're right though. The new as Stacey pointed out, the new sibling that came out of nowhere and made no effort to help his dad is that kind of Tyler Perry.
Well, remember what the mom said. She said you all you do is party, and your dad is dead or whatever she said. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, I mean, he doesn't know. He's not engaged in what his father's doing. He just spends the money. That's what the mom said. So now, if they were going to have another season, he would step in now as Cade, right? As what Cade does. And then he would have to go against his siblings, right? Robin, Eric, and Erica.
Robin, once now that she's healed up with her arm sling, she could probably take this guy out by herself. With this.
She could.
Oh, but no, I would. Empire. We've done the whole like kid who don't do shit, but they're still around. You know what I'm saying? Like so at least because this is not the time to introduce a new character of this magnitude. Like even if he was just a henchman, and we don't know that that's his son. But he's the go-to guy. Like he's beat up Eric and helped him get away, like something. Then we knew that they were preparing for this, and now it's like, oh, that's the guy, you know. I was like, what's going on with this love and hip hop scene going on right here? Like, why? I was like, is this a new show? Like, I was like, what happened? I was confused until
when it went to black and then came back with this. I was like, who threw this extra scene in here? Like,
I was like, did I flip to a new show? I mean, I turned around, but did it start a new show? I was like, what is this shit? I was like, oh, this is still Double Cross. I was like, oh, okay. All right, let's see what's going on with this.
Double Cross, new generation coming at you.
Stop. Oh, Kay's death scene was the worst in the series by far. I hear you. I think anything that has to deal with the Dexter room is bad. But no, DJ, I challenge you. The worst was the guy who lost his arm and still had his arm. When Robin and DeAndre were chopping up that dude, laughable.
That was funny. But remember when Eric was like sawing somebody and it was this little teeny little blade of a saw. Yeah. Oh, that was funny.
Like a turkey carving knife. Like you thought it was Thanksgiving. He was like, let me use that. I was like, what the fuck do we know? But when you clearly saw this guy had a suit on with the arm in it, I was like, this motherfucker. I was like, y'all stop it. Stop it with all this shit. Like, damn it, Tyler Perry does it better. And it hurts me to say that.
Why would Eric kill a cat and he cut the heart out? Why was the heart black?
Damn it.
What? I could have sworn hearts were at least a little red, just a smidge.
He was already dead, but he's still alive because his eyes are open. I don't know what we
doing. Wait a minute. What was up with the eyes, though? Like,
this is the last dragon. I mean, he was like, okay, let me. Oh shit! It's like it's been a while since I had to do some dramatic acting. I was like, fuck, man. I was like, he's like, let me get the paycheck. How did I end up here? I was like, you need to make better decisions. I was like, this ain't good for you. Hey, Stacy, let's get to Mr. Wizard's moment when he's like, I know that's my kid. I tested mom and the baby. That don't even make any kind of sense. Like
it was like, why? Why did he? Who gave him this line? Like, just say the kid is mine and move on.
And like, don't bring up this stupid DNA bullshit. Also, wait, back it all up. So you got. Erica has 3 nurses that will clear out a floor of a hospital for a surgery, right? But somehow she couldn't go into the hospital to do the DNA test. The girlfriend had to come with the whole lab in her car.
Yeah, that made no sense.
Stop it. You kicked out 3 people probably waiting there for their loved one who's in surgery, and they're like, get the fuck out. We got to get you out of here. Because the car is about to drive up with a criminal that we're going to do surgery on. Erica by herself.
Yeah,
I was like, damn it. And again, either way, Eric and Erica should have been working together as surgeons, working together to save their sister. Whatever it was happening, that's what that scene should have been, to bring that medical training to fruition. That it was a totally missed opportunity. Why did they have Eric take out his like one of those once upon a time shows? I don't know. It was painful to watch on many levels. And again, I go back to Dexter True Blood because that was a shit show. But I was like, the special effects were at least better than this. They had more money to work with, but it was still silly. He got his heart taken out like one of those. Oh, once upon a time shows. Yes,
exactly. And it was black. It was like yeah. If I'm watching Once Upon a Time, I'm gonna expect a black heart because it's based on what like nursery rhymes and
so like that. Or give me Mortal Kombat. Like if at this point I would have believed it more if Eric just would have punched him in the chest and pulled it out. And I'm like, oh shit, this is Indiana Jones. Like this is Temple of Doom or some shit. Like I would be like, oh Eric, that's anger. He's like, you try to take my son, and you raped my. and you raped my wife or girlfriend, or something. I'm not sure which, but
Girlfriend.
I'm like, this is what you need to be at, bro. This is where your head needs to be at. Okay, because he did do that. And before we go, again, Brian is a rapist and murderer.
He
Tiffany
absolutely is, and everybody lets him get away with whatever. Like Ryan was just like, whatever, your girlfriend. I was like, so Gemini gets away for all the bad shit she did. And then now Brian gets away with all the bad shit he did because he's actually an accessory to
Megatron's murder.
Yeah, exactly. Centron. Yeah. So I'm like, I don't understand that. But Ryan is a piece of shit cop, so okay.
I mean, like, I'm like, so Brian killed the stripper that he brought home and then talked to her dead spirit. Like he did that. Like he killed the woman. Tiffany helped him bury the body. They both killed Megatron, Centron, and burned down his house. That never got addressed. Okay. And he was a sex trafficker. So was Robin. So was fucking Gemini. And again, if someone would have told Gemini, oh yeah, Erica got raped by this guy named Nurse Brian, then maybe she would have killed him. Like, I mean, it'd be like, you can't, it's like, stop it. But they tried too hard. Oh my God, the DNA test. I'm like, damn y'all. Like this,
there was no need for him to even say anything. Just say he's my baby.
That's it.
And just say that. That's it. It was just ridiculous. And then, if you think that Cad actually gave a shit whether it's his baby or not, he just wants the baby. He's gonna sell it anyway. He wasn't gonna keep that baby.
Well, no, I agree when he said he's like, whether it's my kid or not. This is my, like, they're all mine. And I believe he would have kept, like, kind of like how he did Robin. I mean, that's sad, but like he would have kept it. But anyway, like, I thought he was going to get redeemed. That did not. So the last dragon thing didn't happen. We thought somebody was going to have twins. That didn't happen because this wasn't a series finale. This was a season finale. And the show just got canceled. And so this is what we get. It was disappointing. It was disappointing for a show that, as silly as it was entertaining. I did enjoy it. I enjoyed the campiness. I did. And I wanted to see the twins like still do it. They still had their good chemistry though, like Eric and Erica.
Oh yeah, Eric and Erica are those two actors together. They got it down. They do. Yeah, they really do. I could see them as twins. I actually can. They work well together. They feed off of each other very well. Even Robin, as awkward as she is, she's still at the end, towards the end of the show, right? I would say that she started to gel with her brother and sister.
Yeah. They stopped looking at her as the crazy one and realized that they were all crazy, and they supported each other. So I like that too, and I like how they both came to her aid, like when she was stabbed, like they sincerely were like, hey, and even after with the whole, now I have to be free and run around. The only person who knows you're alive or where you at is Detective Ryan, and he just got arrested. So don't think anybody's gonna be taking a statement from him anytime soon. So, and so to a point, she never reunited with DeAndre. So, boom. Eric never reunited with his girlfriend and child. Not so, like, we don't have that kind of reconciliation. So what that looks like in the future, I think you're talking about Nurse Brian. He wasn't a sex trafficker. He was trafficked as a child. He was both.
He was both.
He assisted.
He said it. He said he actually said it. I don't know what season was that. Second, third, maybe he admitted it.
When they made it to the camp, when they made it to the underground world, when we were making fun of them on roller skates and shit. Like he said, like, this used to be my world, and he was like he was like Robin, like he was put into it, but he also assisted at some level.
Yeah, at some. Wasn't Mama still around when he said that? When he admitted to it? Yeah, I think.
Yeah. Like that's when that was a white. I think the white one was in charge. I think, and then she got killed, and then she and Robin were fighting over who's gonna be in charge. But anyway, I'm canceling All Black today. It ain't no need for me to have this app anymore. Every show I like to watch is canceled now. Or just not on. So it was a good run. It was a good run. I need
run. I mean, they were nice to look at. I mean,
nice
to look at. it was a little campy, but I mean it still was enjoyable. It was entertaining, right?
Yes, yeah,
And
of
you
course.
look forward to the next episode because it
Yeah.
was so fantastical. You were like, wait, what?
What?
What did y'all do? Like, what? How did you get away with it?
That's not a thing. Can y'all can't afford to use that furnace more than once? I'm like, shit. So that as much as the saw never worked, putting fake body parts into the furnace does work. Like, hey, like, and the family's doing it. Robin has a leg, Erica has a leg, Gemini has a thigh, and they're just like shoving them in there, right? Like everybody has a body part, and there's like, and like Kate is gone, and it's a family moment, right? Like that's something. And then DeAndre is watching, and he's holding the baby, trying not to throw up. Like we could have had that.
Yeah.
And then that wraps up the story, right? Like once you take out dad, who's left, right? I mean the brother's silly, but like once you get to the big bad, you're done. You're done. And then you walk off into the sunset. Like that makes sense.
But at least I would say at least Erica and Eric got their goal. Their goal was to find their sister. They did that. And then the other goal was to kill Kate, yes. Right? And they did that. So I think they accomplished what they needed to accomplish. But I don't think that I feel like in their world they'll continue to defend babies and they'll continue to be the superheroes of that area. Which is fine.
Well, to your point, and a very good point, they never got that either. They never went back to the heights to be like, thank you, twins, because then everybody got on TV and was like, we need the Wonder Twins. Like that could have been it. You brought the children back to the neighborhood, like that kind of thing. Like you could have did that, like this, and that would have been something to say, like, again, we'll still fight for you and we're still there, for the kids, right?
Right.
So that could, anyway, let's get to Mia Culpa. Anything else? For the
no, not really. I mean, like I said, I enjoyed the series. I was anticipating the next episode each and every time. The view was wonderful. Like Eric Cross is nice to look at. Even Detective Ryan, we've been seeing him for years. He's wonderful to look at too. Darren, forgot his last name, but anyway, he's always good to look at. So I mean,
Orlando Duncan,
Orlando, right, from Family Business, right? The chemist, killer, son,
whatever's necessary. Whatever's necessary.
Anything that's necessary, right? Exactly. So, but yeah, so I'm gonna miss the series because it was, like I said, I looked forward to it and it was entertaining. So, anywho, thank you, chat, for sticking in there with us and just commenting and interacting with us. The entire 5 seasons. That's a long time. Yeah. So we appreciate you guys. So thank you very much. And like, comment, subscribe, share the video with everyone and anyone. We need to get to 2,000 subscribers by my birthday, June 19th. Thank you very much again. And I'll see you on the next one. Oh, and hit the notification bell, please.
Thank you. See, Stacey, that's how you do it. But anyway, like Stacey said, she's HR. Why was they playing with a body part like they were playing hot potato? It's a comedy as much as it's a dramedy. It's definitely a dramedy. Hence why it's only a half hour. I say, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, this is what this should have been. Like Mr. and Mrs. Smith should have been this format: half hour episodes, campy silliness, and then Double Cross should have been hour long drama episodes. Minus all the cringe and silly shit in this series, the show was still entertaining. I went back and binged all the episodes and y'all reviews as well. Thank you very much. It was a great time. I think Stacey and I started again when it was Urban Movie Channel. I remember we did the season finale, I think for 2, and we were wearing masks because we did it on Zoom. It was just hilarious. It was just hilarious. And I'm sad to see what happens with the All Black now. Oh yeah. With all that being said, I'm canceling All Black too. Ain't nothing left. As Dominique said, I miss all the decent shows on All Black. A House Divided, Double Cross. You gotta take it back before those two and talk about Monogamy. Monogamy was by far the best produced show on Urban Movie Channel going into All Black. I don't think it even made it to All Black, actually. But that show was great. And I'm sad to see how that ended. Kim is our marketing executive. We all got parts to play, Stacey. You know, I'm just playing with you. But anyway, again, thank y'all very much for hanging out with us. 2,000 by Juneteenth. That's what we're trying to do. And I appreciate y'all's support. We got Mia Copa coming in a few minutes at 3 o'clock at the top of the hour. Come see us talk about that foolishness. And Kelly Rowland she needs to do a country album with Beyonce. That's where she needs to be focusing her efforts. Leave Tyler Perry alone. But anyway, we'll talk about that later on. See. I will say thank you guys very much for hanging out with us. I see people watching us in the chat.
I enjoy the view very much. I don't know what the fuck I was watching.
Rewatch this. Rewatch this when we're done. Rewatch this. You'll see what we're talking about. You'll be like, oh shit.
Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious.
You want to go ahead?
Oh shit.
Stacey, do your thing. Fuck that shit.
But anyway, please like and share and comment on the video and all that kinds of stuff. As they say, we're just going to end this broadcast and say bye.